Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let's find out what's going on with Capricorn and what does Capricorn need to know? Messages for Capricorn, please. The Ten of Swords came out first. Okay, what's going on? Two of Swords, Four of Swords, and the Five of Wands coming out together here. So there has been some kind of a difficult fight, conflict. This has been painful and unsettling. And I see the need to make a serious decision here for the best and highest good of all involved. There's a need to kind of end it. You need a ceasefire. You need both sides to agree to disagree, or laying down your sword and not getting involved in this, ignoring outside influences to come to your own conclusions, to make up your own mind. There's a dilemma here. You may even have an internal conflict about this. You have a hard choice to make. And you may need to get some rest and sleep on it a little bit before you decide exactly what you're going to do in this situation. Because it looks like something is over. You know it. There's no denying it. There's no going back. And it hurts to have to make this choice. This is a really hard choice for you to make. That's what I see. So you are going to make a choice. You're going to need a quiet, peaceful place where you can think and sleep and rest and recover. I see you resting, recovering, recuperating after a loss or a very stressful situation. It is over now, but you're still kind of dealing with the aftermath. Could have been a breakup, could have been a job loss. Whatever the Ten of Swords is for you in this situation, it hurt. This ending was, I just heard irretrievable. I also heard it felt like it was premature. I just got the word premature. Or it ended before it began, or it was over before it even started, something like that. And I get a sense of resistance, friction, and blockages here where you are having a hard time accepting it's over, or having a hard time staying balanced as you deal with this dilemma. Like, this is disturbing your peace, disturbing your peace of mind. Okay, let's get a little bit more. What does Capricorn need to know? What should Capricorn do? What is the best and highest good for Capricorn in this situation? It's like you need to come to some kind of an agreement here within yourself or with other people who disagree or fighting over something. There needs to be like a fair outcome, a win-win solution. How are you going to affect this change? How are you going to restore the peace and the clarity? Because I do see you making a choice here. I do see you making up your mind or coming to some kind of a conclusion and being able to rest and heal and relax and take care of it or solve the problem. It's a problem solving mission or exercise here. From a place of balanced centeredness, seeing this thing clearly. Clarity is being restored to you so that you can see it clearly and make the right choice for yourself. So what is it? Yeah, you're starting to see this from a higher perspective. You're starting to see that there was a reason for this to happen. And it's actually for the best somehow. You're getting ready to make a move, or you're being reborn into like a new version of yourself with a higher understanding, a better understanding of this situation. Okay. That's a lot. I got the King of Pentacles flipped over, and the Devil was with it, which is Capricorn. I'm going to see what came out. There's the Queen of Pentacles as well, with the Hierophant, the Taurus, that's Taurus, the Empress, which is Venus, which is Libra and Taurus. So something is really confusing. You really kind of hate it, actually. Like, it's obnoxious or annoying or mysterious somehow. It's confusing, and you have a decision to make. Yeah, you have to make up your mind. And I feel like there's a lot of pressure on you right now to choose and to decide. And so what are you going to nurture? What are you going to give your love to? I see a very loving relationship here, a strong bond between perhaps you and a Taurus or a Libra or a fellow Capricorn. Scorpio is also here. I see you making the right choice for yourself. So what are your values here? Making this choice in alignment with your values. Getting centered and focused on what it is that you value. Your morals, your ethics. What do you really care about? Where are you going to invest this energy, this love? There's a need to maintain balance and groundedness in the midst of a difficult decision and a confusing situation that may be kind of chaotic, and you'll see more clearly when the dust settles. All right, I wanted to just get when the dust settles. I just wanted to get one more, please. So seeing this from someone else's point of view, seeing this from the perspective of the universe itself. All right. The Two of Pentacles. Things are changing for the better. Things are always changing. And you might not even understand why or how this is happening. But you don't really have to. You don't need to have all of the answers right now to make the right choice for yourself. Which seems a little counterintuitive to me, actually, because wouldn't it be helpful to have all of the answers so that you could use your discernment and make this sort of judgment call? And I don't know, I just feel like you don't really have to understand the mechanics of these changes or why the universe is doing this in order to benefit from maintaining balance in the midst of an upheaval. Staying centered and like you don't have to understand exactly how or why things are changing in this direction in order to use this opportunity to your advantage, or to treat this challenge as an opportunity. This challenge is an opportunity for growth, for personal development, for making a better life for yourself, to change for the better. Things are always changing, constantly changing in this universe. Things are evolving. They never stay the same. You're not going to be the same anymore. this situation is not going to be the same anymore. And maybe you don't know what happens next. But perhaps you don't need to know exactly what's going to happen next. Perhaps it's best to kind of drop this short-sighted need to know exactly what's going to happen next. Interesting message. I see some kind of an offer or like a miracle or something coming in from the universe that gives you a renewed sense of hope and optimism for the future. Like a miracle is unfolding right before your eyes. And it's a mystery. And you really don't understand it, or how did this happen? But you don't really need to in order to receive the benefit of the miracle. Like, it may kind of blow your mind. Like, we were struggling and suffering, and suddenly, you know, this opportunity just falls into our lap, or my lap. Like, this is you. Yeah, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, let's focus. You're gonna want this. Something comes in to change the situation, and it's a good thing it does. I see the need for rest and relaxation, recuperating after some kind of loss here, getting ready, getting yourself prepared. I also see you profoundly grateful for this opportunity that comes in, and that's a beautiful thing. Yeah, things are changing for the better here. And it's like I said, it's a miracle that it turned out okay. Like, you're okay. You've made it. You make it through. You're going to make it through this. And it puts you on the path of your destiny, which, I mean, I don't think you were ever really off the path of your destiny, but perhaps it got dark and it was hard for you to see the way forward. And there were a lot of unanswered questions, and there was a lot of internal dialogue or conflict, tension, stress. I see it's very stressful. And what I see here is there's an angel. There's a guardian angel. There is a force of nature at work. There's the will of the divine at work here, coming in to give you something that's going to help change things for the better. This is part of your spiritual journey. This is part of your destiny, your North Node. What are you destined to have? What are you destined to receive? There's inspiration. Yeah, that's it. It's a miracle. It's a miracle that you were able to pull this off. And I see you giving thanks for the miracle. Okay, that's what I've got. So let's get some oracles, because I just got this new oracle deck, this Hecatean Path Oracle, and I'd like to use it. So let's get one Hecate. All right, we've got Spinner of Fate, Destiny. Oh, number 18. It says Clothe. Spinner of Fate, Destiny. Wow. This is a part of your destiny. It was destined to happen this way. There are forces beyond our control that we don't really understand at play here. But we don't really need to understand exactly why in order to benefit from these changes. Some things are beyond our control, but rather than rail against them, we must learn to accept things destined for our learning and growth. The path is laid out before us from beginning to perceived end, but it is not the same for everyone, and the goddess shapes it accordingly based on actions and choices springing from our free will as we navigated the interlaced webs of life's crossroads. So you were faced with a challenge. You made a choice here, perhaps under duress, and it's as if the goddess, Hecate, or the universe here, the force of the divine, is shaping your destiny accordingly based on those actions and choices as you navigate this crossroads. So there are some things that are beyond your control, and you must accept those things that are beyond your control. It's necessary for your learning and growth. And you do have free will to make choices. So yeah, there's this interesting balance between destiny, which are the things we can't control, and then free will, which is like our own ability to make choices for ourselves and control ourselves. So we can't necessarily control what's happening around us, but we can control the way that we respond. And I see you responding in a way that's really good, actually. Maintaining balance and centeredness under pressure. Staying centered under pressure here. Making the right choice. And getting some kind of like a miracle here. That's all I see, is like there's something destined about this. It was destined to end this way. Let's get you a Woodland Warden's Oracle before we end this reading. Trust in the invisible, the snail and the huckleberry. Trust in the invisible. Wow. Trusting the higher power, those unseen forces beyond our control that are influencing the direction of our lives, whether we understand it or not. Accepting it, trusting it, and like seeing this as ultimately inspirational and part of our destiny. Wow, what a clear message, huh? I think it says number 31 or 41, number 41, I think. Or is it? Yeah, it's number 41. Here we go. Now is a good time to follow your bliss, trusting in invisible supports. With great risk comes great reward. You may be relying too heavily on physical proof. Grow quiet and observant. Allow subtle cues, even feelings and intimations to guide you. Ask yourself, when have I benefited from trusting in the subtle cues, these messages from the universe, your intuition showing you the way? How can I look beyond appearances towards a deeper meaning? The determined and deliberate snail carries its home on its back. While it may seem like a simple, humble creature, the spiral of its shell portends great mystery, representing the cycle of life. Like the snail, the huckleberry is sometimes associated with smallness and insignificance. A huckleberry, in the late 19th century slang, was a person of little consequence. However, it is a powerful fruit that grows plentifully, offering life-sustaining nutrients to both humans and woodland creatures. Together, the snail and huckleberry invite an appreciation for what is beneath the surface and trust in what cannot be seen. Appreciating what's beneath the surface. Trusting in the unknown. Trusting in what cannot be seen. Trusting in that higher power. Seeing those little small things. Something seems small. Something may seem kind of small and insignificant, but actually is kind of a big deal in the grand scheme of things. It may seem small, but it's actually a big deal. Perhaps someone is making a mountain out of a molehill, or making a molehill out of a mountain. Like downplaying the significance of this because they don't understand how it's even possible that this could happen this way. Rationalizing the mystery of the universe. Trying to understand the miracle in a very intellectual way may not actually be helpful at this time. Accepting it, trusting it, letting it change your life. That's what I've got for you today, Capricorn. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. Yeah, look at that. The Hanged Man, acceptance. Accepting the will of the divine in your life. letting go of control and allowing these changes to take place because it is for the best. I see a renewed sense of hope and optimism, inspiration, and like I said, destiny and a miracle. Okay, that's what I've got for you today. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.